A judge today criticized how the sheriff's department handled cop killer Michael Astorga's truck after the murder of Deputy James McGrain in 2006. Now, that came following an argument in court as prosecutors at Astorga's sentencing hearing tried to stop the defense from calling a new expert witness. News 13's Alex Tomlin is live in Santa Fe. Alex?
Dick, Astorga's attorney Gary Mitchell wasted no time hitting hard at the state's last witness and fighting for some of his own to be heard in court. Gary Mitchell has two strategies to save his client from the lethal injection chamber for the killing of Bernalillo County Deputy James McGrain Jr. in 2006 during a traffic stop. The first, that McGrain never pulled over Astorga, something he says audio tapes of McGrain from that night prove because he called out a 10-8, meaning he was available for service and not busy with a traffic stop. BCSO Detective Tim Hicks testified there's an explanation for that it's a different deputy.
Mile marker 29, it's cross with 66.
That's a different unit on another air.
From there,
at this time the state will rest its case.
And attorneys argued over whether the defense could put a new DNA expert on the stand. The witness is expected to say an unknown person's DNA is on the truck's license plate. Mitchell's second defense strategy is to plant the idea that the real killer took his own license plate and planted it on Astorga's truck by propping it up in the rear window. The plate wasn't tested until after Astorga was found guilty of the murder in 2010. The state argued a lot of people, including the defense's own investigator, Dave Pfeiffer, touched that plate.
They found foreign DNA on the license plate. A couple of problems there, Judge. One, before the trial, I myself was out there with Dave Pfeiffer, his son. I can't remember if Mr. Mitchell was out there. I specifically recall Dave Pfeiffer handling that license plate, Judge.
The judge ruled the expert can testify, but let the courtroom know he's not happy with the way the evidence was handled.
This case was still pending. It was still in the custody of the Sheriff's Department. And I think maybe better precautions should have been taken when people examined this vehicle.
After the state rested, the defense did ask the judge for a directed verdict to give Astorga life in prison instead of letting a jury decide. The judge denied that motion. Back to you.
All right, Alex, that key and controversial defense witness will take the stand first thing tomorrow when the defense begins to present its case. Of course, another jury has already convicted Astorga of the murder, but the judge is letting the defense argue innocence now in order to put doubts, that's what the defense wants to do, put doubts in the sentencing jury's mind and maybe steer them away from the death sentence.